Nikocado, let's talk about the facts here. Nikocado Avocado, how do you lose the weight? I helped him start his YouTube career in 2012. Him and All In. They were the attendees at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, which Mike Arnstein put on. And I was a guest speaker there 2011, 2012, 2013. Fantastic times, great times. Helped inspired Nikocado to get onto the YouTube, crank it up. He is a fantastic troll. And he would be probably the most successful. No, he is the most successful YouTuber I've ever created from day one. And I've created a lot of YouTubers over the years. If you've been watching, you know. And I love it. I love it. Did he lose the weight? Is he trolling us with AI? Is he trolling us with some pre-recorded stuff? You know what I mean? Because people are like, oh, if you lose the weight, you get all this excess skin and stuff. And that is true. All right, you cannot lose that much body weight and not have excess skin. But again, surgery. They're pretty simple surgeries. And whilst he was fat, he wasn't, you know. It's easy to lose that weight and keep it off forever, okay? Now, you got to remember, he was a full-on vegan back in the day, and he lost so much weight being a vegan, he had to stuff in the avocados just to prevent further weight loss, which is something I recommend. He was doing my protocols, and he's like, oh, I'm eating all these avocados and I'm not fat. Harley, what do you say about that? You know, he used to say, the fat you eat is not the fat you work, because I'm not fat, I eat avocados. I'm like, bro, you can eat the avocados like I do, because we're both lean. And if you don't eat the avocados, then you're going to get too lean, okay? So that's what people don't understand. People see skinny people like me eating all these fats, and they think, well, that's the secret to weight loss. No. The fat you eat is the fat you wear, and when you're as ripped and low body fat as we are, you need to eat more fat every day, or enough fat, so you don't get lighter. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Now, what fat people do is like, oh, the skinny person's eating fat, I can eat fat too. No. If you're fat, you should stick with carbohydrates and low fat and low protein. Fats are 9 calories per gram. If you're in the calorie models, fat's double per calories. And fat will never satisfy you like sugar does. Sugar's only 4 calories per gram. Sugar turns off your hunger. All right? That's why people say, no, it doesn't. Sugar makes you eat more. No, it doesn't. If that was true, then why as kids we are not allowed to have dessert before dinner? Why? Because we all know sugar ruins your appetite. Mum, why can't I have dessert before dinner? Or you can't have dessert, little Harley, because you'll ruin your appetite. You won't want to eat dinner if I give you dessert now. If I give you the sweets now, you won't want to have dinner. So you eat less. So if you're in the calorie models, which I'm not, I'm in the hormone model, but anyway, you eat less when you have sweets, and then have some savory after that. If you're like, I'm done with sweet, give me some rice and soy sauce. Okay, cool. So that is why I have the Tour de France winners and the gold Olympic medalist winners in the in the men's road time trial and road race as junior riders following my advice. Spin the win, high sugar, low fat. That's where it's at. Now remember, people, I always say, if you do get too thin following my advice, and you eventually will, please increase the fat, increase the protein intake, and stop riding the bike so much. Okay, just have a break, get an e-bike, all right? I'm getting so lean, I've recently jumped on the e-bike, just have a bit of a break, okay? Because there's only so much fat I can eat in a day, there's only so much protein I can eat in a day. And anyway, so there you go. But again, Nicocado, is he going to get... he reached out some time ago, but he knows that I'll make response videos, and so he keeps the troll rolling. He's a great troll. He's an actor, right? He is an actor. So this is the theories I'm putting out there. If his weight loss is genuine, if he didn't do his pre-record, skinny self, evil arc, etc., he's the best troll. He is, and he would never, ever, ever publicly admit that I helped him or, get him going. He would never admit that. But if you've been watching, if you're at the Woodstock Fruit Festival in 2012, 2013, or saw my interview videos with him, and I think they're still up on my channel somewhere in the hard drive, you'll know what we're talking about here. But, and he would do videos referring to me. I think maybe he's still up, maybe later. Anyway, you never know who's going to get famous. That's what I tell everyone I coach. You could be an absolutely world famous person who's made a lot of money. There's nothing, the only thing that's preventing you from doing that is you. I tell that to everyone that I coach. Where are we going? So is the Nikocado do a pre-record? Is this a big troll? Is he still obese? Or did he do the durianrider protocols and smash the rice and sugar and some avocados to shred on down and get off the SSRIs? Okay. People say, oh, he uses Ozempic. No. No. Ozempic, that weight loss drug, or semaglutide, whatever it's called. If you look at the data on that, the trials on that, okay, Ozempic's the biggest scam ever. I know people personally who use Ozempic, and they're still fat. They will always be fat. They might lose a bit of weight, and then they rebound. The weight you lose on Ozempic, you can 1.5 plus it back. So if you lose 5 kilos, you gain 7.5 back. 87.3% in the trial by them, all right? So that's going to be the best data ever. The trial by them for the FDA approval, 87.3% of the trial participants lost at least 5% of their body weight. So that means if you've got a group of 100 people, 87 of those people lost at least 5 kilos. So they went from 100 kilo fat to 95 kilo fat. Taking a drug which is going to cause metabolic damage later on because it's tricking your brain into thinking that you're full when you're not. So you're basically getting your fist, wrapping it in sandpaper, dipping it in hot wax, and fisting yourself, and cayenne pepper, and glass rods. Don't do this. And fisting yourself with that, okay? Don't do that. That's what Ozempic's doing to your metabolism. So Ozempic is incredibly bad for weight loss, all right? And all the people I know are still fat on that stuff. And yes, there's an exception. Someone in my coaching group saying, oh, my such and such took it, and they're very anorexic now. That person has using Ozempic as a mask for a raging eating disorder, all right? Just like some people use a vegan diet or a raw food diet or a vegetarian diet to mask a raging eating disorder. Or I'm a pro cyclist or I'm a triathlete. I've got to get super, I'm a ballerina. And they'll use that. I'm not having a judgment here. I'm just calling it as it is. They'll use that to mask a raging eating disorder because they feel the food thing is the only thing they can control in their life. So the parents are accountants or lawyers or doctors, and the kids are under pressure, go to school, go to uni. And so the kids are like, oh, then what can I control? The only thing I can control is my weight. That gives me some sort of sense of esteem here, so I'm going to control my weight. And that's sort of good in a way, but then you can get into really bad paths with taking drugs and bad diets and, there's restriction, okay? So I've worked with unlimited anorexics, obese people, bulimics, etc. So I would rate myself as a world authority on that. And you see all my girlfriends all look amazing. When they're living with me in my videos, they look glowy and dewy, and they're ovulating, and they have the best physical performances, okay? Regardless of the background. Yes, a lot of people come to me from a background of eating disorder because they're like, well, fuck, I'm sick of style, and Harley, you're always lean. I'm always lean, all my videos, okay? And it feels good to be not just lean, but I like energy. Energy's life, all right? Without energy, fuck, who cares what you weigh? Without energy, it's like, boring. You're just an obligation and a drain. You're a drain, bro. So energy's fucking everything, man. The first thing I screen for a girl who's going to live with me is what's her energy like. The weight doesn't matter because I'll get her in shape. Or if she's in shape, we'll get her in better shape. What is her energy like, okay? I'm very, very sensitive, very, very particular, very, very fussy about who I live with, and is the energy good? If it's not good, it ain't going to be good, okay? And that's just not to say that someone's not compatible with me, that they're a bad person. It's just compatibility. It's like the key doesn't fit the lock, doesn't mean it's a bad key, okay? Just saying. But yeah, Nikocado Avocado, his weight loss transformation is fucking easy to do, man. It is easy to do. Do my protocols. If you're as fat as, if you're a big bubba or a big mama, all right, big bubba, do my protocols and you'll be a skinny, lean, ripped motherfucker for sure. And if you're a woman, you'll be slim and have an amazing physique. You'll be like a OnlyFans model like Natasha, just printing money, okay? Girls, if you're fat, it's the society's cruel against you. People are making fun of you behind your back. They're judging you. You're getting missing out on opportunities. Like, I meet girls who are amazing and stuff, and I'm just like, man, if you just lost that last bit, if you did my protocols long term, fucking hell, crushing it. Same with guys. I see these guys out there and they're fat and they've got man boobs and Like they're like got a B cup and C cup even, and they're like, I got this bitch tits, bro. I want to get rid of it. And they're just doing, and they're starving themselves, and their energy's fucked, and they're getting all feminine and flaky. I'm like, bro, get masculine and do my protocols. You'll become energetic and ripped and fucking shred, bro. You'll shred down. Stop this calorie counting teenage girl orthorexic anorexic nonsense. Do my protocols. Never look back. You could be as bulbous as Nico and get as ripped as Nico is in his before or after video. We won't know, do we? I'm sure Nico will do a reveal. But what do you think down below? Do you think Nico's trolling us all and this is just a pre-record that he's done? The date for me, so we're not it's not a pre-record. We've got Monday. We're here in South Australia. It's Monday, 9th of September 2024. Oh, did you film this in 2019, Harley? Primoz Roglic just won the Vuelta. All right, and again, Primoz Roglic, there we go, we dated it, 2024. Primo just won the 2024 Vuelta. So no, this is not a pre-record. I mean, I pre-recorded it today and uploaded it today. But he is also a durianrider fan. All right, ask Primoz whose YouTube videos Primoz watched when he was coming from the ranks of Cat 5 noob to GC winner. Spin to win. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Pace yourself. Back yourself. Get it fucking done. Energy's everything, my friends. If you're doing a diet, Ozempic robs your energy. Ozempic fucks your relationships with yourself, everyone around you, because your energy is down. Who do you want on your boat? Who do you want in your team? All right, who do you want backing you or backing yourself? You want someone who's got energy, stamina, reliability, dependability. Okay, that comes from carbohydrate consumption. Sufficient, consistent, persistent carbohydrate intake. When you cut your sugar, cut your carbs, you become a flaky, floundering, bitchy, snitchy, blah, 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 blah person of yourself. All right? You become angry, you'll hate exercising. You end up like David Goggins, just hating running, but doing it because you got to be this in this calorie deficit shit, and you're just missing out. David Goggins abandoned his teenage daughter because he's so focused on calorie counting and all what do we call it? Anorexic athletica. Oh, that's facts. David Goggins, Mr. I Don't Quit, ditched, bailed, bounced, flaked, floundered on his teenage daughter. What? That is purely because of his calorie counting obsession. Yeah, he only has energy to count calories on Fit fucking Day, whatever they're called, chronometer, and then go and run at a snail pace junk miles. And meanwhile, his daughter is getting raised by fuckboys on Bumble, and she's, it's just, what's going on? All right? Stop counting fucking calories. Stop being beta people. All right? There's no animal nature that counts as calories. They eat a species-specific diet. If you don't know what that is, it's not a fucking, we're not hyenas. We're not carnivores. All right? If there's a 6-year-old kid in the jungle, it ain't going to be catching a freaking chicken. Okay? It's going to be digging for fruits and roots and trying things out and seeing what's sweet. Okay? It ain't going to be having a 90-ounce brisket steak on a freaking brisket $1,000 barbecue. All right? Sorry, Joe Rogan, you're wrong. Anyway, that's just the deal. Energy, people, man. Energy is fucking everything in your life. Without energy, what sort of life quality we got?